So from credit card debt to how much you drink, you might be surprised how your bad habits could sabotage your dating life.
What do you mean? You can't have like 3 shots of tequila right off the bat?
Hey, Hope is here from It's Just Lunch.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Hope.
How are
So
you?
what bad habits are the biggest turnoffs?
Well, first is crossing the food and drink line, which you just mentioned. Drinking too much on a first date.
Right.
Kathy?
It can
Stop it.
right away. A recent survey just found that that's one of the biggest turnoffs. Men and women, doesn't matter who they're sitting down with.
But I'm nervous
I
and
know,
it makes me fun.
I know, but you want to keep it to a 2-drink maximum
Through the whole
for
thing?
the first date.
Kathy,
Yep,
that's
it's just an
first
introduction.
That's for the appetizers.
It's just an introduction for the
Okay.
whole thing. Next is negotiating the dollars and how it's going to work out. Who's paying?
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
I hate
It can be
that.
super confusing now,
Yes.
especially in this day and age. So the same study found that women still strongly prefer for a man to pick up the check.
Okay.
That
You
being
know what I
said,
say? Whoever asks out pays for the date.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. And that being said, most of the women in that survey said for a first date, they're totally fine going Dutch and splitting the check.
Yes.
Also, remember, though, if you're doing that, don't order a $200 bottle of wine, assuming that your date is going to chip in.
Okay, right,
Does that
right,
make sense?
Gotcha, right,
That is
right.
a huge turnoff when
Right.
someone does that, or the most
But don't you
expensive
think,
thing on the menu.
I know that women are okay with going Dutch on a first date, but don't you think if you're a guy and you're serious about a relationship, I know that maybe chivalry isn't. I still think
I get it.
still think that the gentleman should pay for
Yes,
the first date.
it definitely is a sign to the woman that you are interested and that you are a gentleman.
Right.
I know, but you could be lying and have ransomed something to have that money to pay for that meal. Like, can't we just go Dutch and then I don't feel like I owe you anything?
Wait, no. You used to pay for the dinners.
I always used to pay for
You
the
have
dinners.
to do what you're comfortable with.
Right.
But if you decide to go Dutch ahead of time,
Yeah.
especially if you're a woman that feels more comfortable that
Right.
way.
Totally.
And some men, because if it is a first introduction, they say, hey, if by the end of the meal, I don't like her and
Yeah.
it's $200 later, I don't want to have to pick up the
Oh, that's
tab.
rude.
I
No,
got that.
sorry. We're short on time, but very quickly, the last point
Phone.
is an obvious one.
Be smart about your smartphone. Don't keep your smartphone on the table so it feels like the three of you are on a date.
Yes.
Right.
Put it away. I don't know how many times we have to talk about that.
It's so
People
obvious.
are still having them
This
out.
one, right
and
here.
just a surprising turnoff for women is when a man has an outdated smartphone.
No way.
Yeah, or this is becoming a big
Oh,
thing.
we
or
are-
if
we
it's
are phone
damaged.
snobs.
Or if
Hold
it's
on.
damaged, like
If
the
it's
screen is
damaged.
cracked. So just keep your phone in your pocket or your purse. For the
All right, Hope, you're the best.
Judging you
Two
on your
things
phone.
quickly. Number one, if you want to connect with Hope, her service, it's justlunchdenver.com, take us to the next level.
Yes.
Go to their website. Second, Hope has agreed now to take on our producer, Colleen. You have a service through this guy you work with, a complete head-to-toe makeover,
Makeover.
wardrobe,
Style
hair, makeup.
coaching.
So we're going to style coach.
Yes, we're going
Yes.
to do this.
Style
Yes.
coach.
2018 is her year.
2018 is Colleen's year.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, Hope.
thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.